I'm gonna have the jumbo case here. Let's get it open. $6. I actually like the way they designed the case this year because they used to have like a very up and down vertical case that didn't store very well, and they switched to like more horizontal, which I think is way better for storage. But I think it's because, like I said before, I think they cut out some extra base cards this year, which I don't know what that means. You know, I guess if you're, you know, everybody else is using shrinkage. Wise Top's not allowed to use shrinkage and charge the same price. As long as the hits stay the same, I don't know how many people care too much about the base set. Please let me know if you want the veteran base. Veteran base is divided equally among everybody that wants it. It is not sorted by a per team basis. Your rookie, future stars, inserts, anything that's not a base veteran. You know, technically you could argue that future stars are a base veteran, but future stars will be separated as well in each of their individual teams. Just let me know if you want that. If you don't, you won't get any. That way I don't have to clog up your trash can. Good luck to everybody. As you guys can see, 6 boxes, 1 autograph per box, 2 memorabilia per box, which is going to equal a 6 and a 12 total of autographs and memorabilia, respectively. We got Cal Ripken Jr. here, Project 2020. Ben Baller the card. Give him a nice rub on the boxes. And good luck to everybody that's in the break. Last break we had some nice hits. We will run break number 3 after this one as well. Say so. Let's get rolling here. We will not be going over any of the base cards, only the center that has the inserts and potential hits of the pack. Just for time, it also whenever I separate back out all the rookies, I also allows me to double check for anything, so nothing will be missed. Just so you guys know, when it comes to sorting things, or God forbid a hit gets stuck to another card, or insert gets stuck to another card. Compared to if I do it on camera, I'll just say I had issues in the past where a card would be stuck to another card's base. There's J-Dom for Jason with the Yankees on the base, J-Dom. Go through a half case at a time to the actual strategy of breaking it. Good luck to everybody in this one. Hopefully you guys are having a good night. Thanks for the patience with the technical difficulty I had earlier. We had Christopher Morel, and that's going to be player worn material for the Cubs to start us off on the hits. Going to Patrick Lee, Casey, and the Morel. Just the base. J.P. Sears on the gold foil. Juan Soto on the blueprint, Tony Gwynn. Silver foil, J.J. Bleday, Ellie De La Cruz. We are going to have Pete Alonso, and we have our first autograph for the Dodgers, Emmett Sheehan, going to J.B. Avila. And the Dodgers. I believe these are 1989 inserts. I have Astros No-No, Sandberg, Arenado, Zach Remillard. On the bronze, 1848 out of 2024. have the heavy hitter Share a Laugh. That's Lindor and Alonso 2023 greatest hits Seager. I have the gold foil Bieber, Seager again, and Jordan Lawler on the 1989. There's a Matt McLean. Griffey commemorative card. I have Ken Griffey Jr. on the Kid Celebration. We have Kopech on the silver. Ty Cobb, Shohei. Braxton Garrett for the Marlins. Goldschmidt and Nolan Ryan. We have Wilmer Flores on the green foil going to the Giants. 134 out of 499. And I believe that's going to go to Austin. Green foil. We have Gregory Santos for the White Sox. Ellie De La Cruz, Larkin. Reed Detmers on the bronze. 12/17 out of 2024. And Nolan Arenado going to the Cardinals. On the memorabilia, go to Steven Walkstein. We have Geraldo Perdomo on the silver. Grand Gamers, Ozzie Smith, Cole, Robert. The Orioles on the gold foil. Noelvi Marte on the greatest hits. And Christian Yelich. We have Everson Pereira on the Mojo. Vladimir Guerrero Sr., J-Rod, and Evan Carter. So we didn't see really any Evan Carter in the beginning, but that's a nice Evan Carter on the Mojo. Or in the first case, I mean. We're going to have A.J. Smith-Sauver. I have Rafael Devers, Noelvi Marte, and Mookie Betts. And that's going to be the first jumbo box. I had some nice rookies in the Mojo. Can never complain about that. I believe the triple case and the pick your team single case has 2 teams left. I think the random filled up. I got to double check in between these 2 breaks. What am I doing? I was going to say, should know better to separate everything here. Oh, I can get these out first and separate them. That's also probably the smartest move. I don't know what I'm doing. Trying to not show who that is, but it's a guy that's going to be in the Hall of Fame. I'll just put his block his card up with this pack, and then we'll. He's one of my favorite players. I think he's a great personality for the game of baseball. I was trying to think in my head like what teams were left whenever I took a peek at the pick your team and got distracted my own self, so I apologize. I'm getting out of a rhythm. Alright, we got Luis Matos to start off this pack. Sango right there. I was going to say, oh, looks like we're getting another golden mirror. It's going to be of another rookie. Back-to-back cases. That's always nice. It's always nice to get golden mirrors or the photo variations of the rookies and not of like random-ass veterans. Batista, we'll see if he comes back this year or not. I mean, he won't be back this year. I was going to say, I don't even think he'd be back at the end of the year after the Tommy John. Because he got kind of injured later in the season. That's why they signed Craig Kimbrell, right? And hoping, I guess, maybe he's back for the playoffs. That'd be a huge boost to the Orioles bullpen if they get him back for a playoff run. If he comes back throwing well. Alright, let's get rolling. This should be all of the inserts and hits. We have Zach Gallen on the gold foil, Garrett Cole, Yount. I have Alex Bregman on the silver, Shohei, Trey Turner, Harold Ramirez on the bronze, 137 out of 1,337 out of 2024 for the Rays. We got Quinn Priester on the foil, rookie for the Pirates. We have Royce Lewis, Ozzie Smith. Major League material on the Kershaw. Go to the Dodgers in JB. Have Brady Singer on the gold. George Brett, Eddie Rodriguez, Randy Arozarena. To the Rays. Have Nolan Sciano. On the silver, Bo Bichette, Andrew Abbott. Have the Golden Mirror SSP, Henry Davis for the Pittsburgh Pirates. That's going to go to Devin. Love to see it. Playing a little catch there before he has to catch. He'll be the catcher all year. They were talking about moving him to the outfield, the right field, but I guess that ain't going to happen now that Eddie Rodriguez got hurt. We have Glass now, Mookie Betts, Lindor. Logan Allen on the silver, Willie Mays. We have Sonny Gray, Ken Griffey Jr. Taylor Rogers on the silver, Votto, McGuire, Betts on the home run card. I have Guerrero Jr. on the gold, Witt, Freeman. We're going to have the Great American Ballpark, Home Sweet Home, Joey Votto, 5 out of 25 autograph for the Cincinnati Reds, and Jose Garcia. Obviously looking for Ellie De La Cruz's, but I'm sure he'll take a nice Joey Votto. Like I said, Votto should be a Hall of Famer. I don't see how he isn't, but Hall of Fame voting's also goofy. But this is actually like a sick card out of 25. We have Samad Taylor, J-Rod, and Buster Posey. Oh, look, there's people that are alive in the chat. We have Ronnie Mauricio for the Mets, Andrew McCutchen, Matos, and Goldschmidt. Christopher Morel, PCA, Nolan Ryan, and Clayton Kershaw. I think I mentioned to pick your player at the beginning of this. It's going to be a 5-caser. It's going to be 3 jumbos and 2 hobby cases, so it's definitely going to be a girthy pick your player break. Anybody that has an auto will be an option, as well as anybody that has a Future Stars card and some big veteran guys like. They'll probably have like a Greg Maddux spot or something like that, where obviously it's not going to be a crazy spot because I don't think he has any autographs, but should nonetheless still be a good. If somebody wants to chase some Greg Maddux inserts or color, should be a cheap option to just get some like PC stuff. Or maybe you might just do team cards that don't have any autographs or individual things. To really scope through the checklist to double check on everything. But Trey Cabbage, what a name. What a name on the Trey Cabbage. One of the Cabbage Patch Kids there. Oh, not actually, but. Hopefully Eddie Diaz comes back well. I got him in my fantasy league. Or Edwin Diaz. I'm planning on keeping him, hoping he comes back healthy. But we will see. Disappointing we get a home field advantage in the first case. Hopefully we get one in this one. Some of my favorite cards in any flagship. There's always the home field advantage. I know it's kind of just like stealing the idea of a downtown, but I think it's still nonetheless is a good idea, right? No matter if it's stolen idea or not. Good luck to everybody in this box. We have Freddie Freeman, Joey Meneses on the gold foil Morel, Chipper Jones, Bregman on the game-used material. Have the Dodgers on the silver foil, Garrett Cole, Max Scherzer. Is there any reason why this Joey Votto? Oh, the Joey Votto has a blue border. Nice, another Reds hit. Blue border Votto. Trey Cabbage, Bryce Harper, Chris Bryant, Kevin Biggio. I want to talk about disappointing. 1,106 out of 24 out of 2024. Ken Griffey Jr. in the celebration of the kid. We have Bryce Elder on the silver. Ken Griffey Jr. Colton Cowser. Joey Weimer on the silver. Arrays. Bo Jackson. Have the golden mirror that's going to go to the Marlins and Luis Arrays. We have Adley Rutschman, Ken Griffey Jr., Walker Buehler. It's just actually a base card snuck in there. We have Ken Griffey, Jared Triolo for the Pirates, Bobby Witt, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Speaking of Eddie Rodriguez, it's going to be the baseball stars for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Obviously, he's injured, so he won't be playing this year. I believe he needed Tommy John, if I'm not mistaken. But nice hit again for Devin. We have Senga on the gold. Corbin Carroll on the blueprint. Mason Wynn. Mackenzie Gore on the silver. Greg Maddux. Luciano. We're going to have the 188 out of 199. Gunnar Henderson for the Orioles. And that's going to go to Matthew Timothy. We have Cutter Crawford on the gold, Nolan Ryan, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. Bobby Witt, Francisco Lindor. We have Lawrence Butler and Tony Gwynn. We have Robin Yount, Curtis Mead, Ken Griffey Jr., and Trey Turner. That's going to be the third. Jumbo. Fourth one here. Oh man, I didn't realize Mickey Moniak is still playing. But he was supposed to be like the man for the Phillies. They talked about like the golden boy, but I guess that's not what happened. How's everybody's Valentine's Day? You would have thought Topps would have took into consideration that they're releasing a product on Valentine's Day. I think that's kind of a stupid release date, but whatever. Said it before, I'll say it again. I just think that sometimes they have like no situational awareness of life. maybe they were thinking like people's wives would let them get in breaks or buy them cards. Maybe the theory behind it, but I mean, maybe not for everybody, but I feel like for me personally, Valentine's Day's always been rather one-sided when it's come to the gift giving and whatever else. So I don't know why they would think that women would be out there buying their husbands or significant others a crap ton of baseball cards, but maybe I'm wrong, and that's just my personal experience, and it doesn't mean that's always the most accurate. We have 1403 out of 2024 on the Brad Keller going to the Royals. We have Kyle Bradish for the Orioles on the silver. Mike Trout. Jose Canseco, Coco Montes on the silver. Vladdy Jr., Adley Rutschman. We're going to have the 38 out of 76 Mariners on the black. Yeah, I just don't understand. I mean, whatever. I mean, it's Series 1. They could release it any day, and it's still going to do well, right? Like, they could release it on a Monday or Sunday, and it's still going to sell, but they could have just pushed it to Friday, right? Or push it to next week. What is going to Ryan Graves and the Mariners? I'm sure you'll appreciate this being a big Mariners fan on the 30 out of 73 on the black. We have Jonah Heim, Shohei Ohtani, Nolan Shiao. We have Alika Williams on the orange foil. It'll be 162 out of 299 for the Pirates. Themselves a break. We got Lars Nootbaar on the material and Ken Griffey Jr. Nootbaar, the Japanese player. We have Goldschmidt on the silver. Cowherkin Jr., Altuve, Mike Trout. We have Tony Gonzalez for the Dodgers. Garcia, Jackie Robinson. Home Sweet Home on the 62 out of 75 commemorative memorabilia, Paul Goldschmidt. And the cards. It's going to go to Steve Walkstein. We have Matt Waldron on the gold foil, Aaron Judge on the blueprint. Aaron Judge again on the insert, Ken Griffey Jr. Joe Ryan on the silver, Kim McCutcheon. We have an 18 out of 25 postseason, William Contreras. Going to the Brewers. It's going to go to David Jerome. Nice hit there. 18 out of 25. Postseason performance, I believe that's a bronze. You have Charlie Morton, gold foil Ichiro Soto, Danny Jansen, McCormick, Josh Jung, gold foil Willie Adames, Blake Snell, and CES for the Reds. Silver pack here. Have Adolis Garcia. Byron Buxton, Luis Arraez. We got Will Clark to the Giants. Going to Austin Fishback. 81 out of 150. Surprise Blue Mojo. Miguel Cabrera, Rafaela, Kierstad, and Ronald Acuna Jr. No Billy sighting. He must be paying bills. Still can't believe I didn't send it to everybody. I still can't believe that dude literally hit me up too. Like, hey, you sent me the wrong cards. Like, bro, you never even got in my break. I think I sent it to Austin and Billy. I don't know if I sent it to you, Austin, or not, but I definitely sent it to Billy because he's been making fun of that dude about the bill stacking up for like almost every break. But yeah, that dude hit me up with a message like, hey, you sent me the wrong cards. Like, bro, really? You never been in my break. And then he sent me a message back being like, because I sent him like a message back saying like, you never been in my breaks or whatever, which I don't know if I sent you that part or not. He sent me back like, I really appreciate the work you're doing over there. Like, bud, shut the fuck up. He's in the group for like 4 months, never got in a break, and just has the absolute worst fucking attitude ever. Between that and on that Angela post, people asking me, so, when's the lawsuit? Like, bruh, I gotta, like, make sure, like, the attorney's writing up some paperwork to send to her, but I gotta make sure that, because she did pay for stuff, but it was, sporadic, which is one of the reasons why the debt could stack up the way it did, was because I thought she was paying the whole time. Like, if I'd known she wasn't paying, I wouldn't let it happen. Like, I'm not a dummy. Like, it's my fault for trusting someone, I get that, but, man, like, the frickin', like, people are so dumb. I don't... Like, not dumb, they're just rude, like, ignorant and rude. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't get why people have to be assholes about it. Like, A, they shouldn't have said anything to her or to her family or whatever, but in general, like, I'm never like, oh, man, like, woe is me about the situation. Like, I know I fucked up. I mean, shit, I made a stupid mistake. But what I was going to say is, like, A, a court date doesn't happen the next day. Like, I haven't even filed in court yet because I'm going to write a letter and hopefully she just settles. So you don't have to go to court because it's just time consuming. We have Oscar Colas, Witt Jr., Masataka Yoshida. We have Dubon. And that's going to be a 1,336 and out of 2024. But I also have to make sure like what break she technically paid for based on what the payments are, at least what I think that she thinks she paid for. Johnny DeLuca. Rod Carew, a raise. Jordan Romano, which is what I was trying to get. 177 out of 499, which is what I was trying to give. You look at the messages, that's what I was trying to ask her. I was like, hey, can you double check to see what you think you paid for, what you didn't pay for, so we can get an actual total? And she just kept ignoring me. So now I got to make an educated guess, but I also have to have the proof showing that I keep asking her, like, what do you think you paid for? And she just doesn't answer me. Jameson Taillon, Acuna Jr., Olsen. We have Carlos Correa. I mean, I haven't talked to her since, like, the weekend, but she went from 1,100 to 2,200, and then the next day, whenever I was actually just going to be like, whatever, like, as long as you admit that that was a debt you owed, I'll settle 2,200. She's like, I will never admit that that's the debt that I owed. It's back down to 1,100. I was like, all right, whatever. Like, Wilson Contreras, Tatis Jr., Machado, Devers, Logan O'Hoppe on the future stars for the gold. Acuna, Rizzo, Yelich on the memorabilia, which is also just wild in itself. It's wild, too, that, like, I've told other breakers, and other breakers have been like, she pays me. Like, bro, like, eventually you're going to get burned, homie. Like, it's going to get real busy, and someone's not going to check the right payments, or it's going to be a double payment of the same thing, and you're going to realize that she owes you money. Because that's pretty much what happened with me. So, but I'm a firm believer you can only lead a horse to water. You can't force him to drink any. I'm still waiting for Mike Gitry to answer me back, too. Like, I don't know what the fuck he was going on about. We have Shea Langeliers For the Athletics, Seaver, Frank Thomas, Griffey, JT Realmuto on the silver, Olsen, Brett. We have Prelander, Barrera. Mr. I claim Spotson got to get chased down for payment himself, trying to comment about some bullshit. We have Prelander, Barrera for the Mariners. And Ryan Graves. Ryan Graves having a sneaky good break here on the Mariners. I think Barrera is going to be their closer either this year or next year. We have Elites of the Game, Betts and Otani. Who's that? JB and Dennis. The gold foil. We're going to have Betts, Guerrero Jr. Have October specials. I'm just going to random that card because I don't think either one guy's going to buy it from the other. We have Betts, Verlander, Tyreek Skubal, Jose Ramirez, and Kyle Harrison. Oh, did Barrero get... Who did he get traded to? I figured they would have made him the closer after they got rid of what's-his-name. We have Jeff Bagwell, Soderstrom, Machado, and Brian Wu. We have Cal Ripken Jr., Masataka Yoshida, Anthony Rizzo, and Juan Soto. I mean, the big thing in this product is just all the Griffey tribute cards. Like, I just don't know how much, how valuable those are, and I think other breakers didn't either. So I've seen Mariners prices all over the place because of the Griffey tribute. I mean, the Reds are the Reds because of Ellie and CES and all the guys that are in their checklist, so it doesn't really factor into them so much as it does the Mariners. The Mariners don't have a super good rookie class in this. Another Trey Cabbage right there on the base. Also, everything should be shipped out other than the last couple breaks that are broken, by the way, too, guys, if you're looking for anything particular. Mixers will be back this weekend for 2023 product. So you push through Series 1 the next couple days. If the triple case filled, I will post a dual case tomorrow. You know, some guys are looking for dual case, some guys are looking for triple case. And I'll work on a price list for a pick your player. I might post that tomorrow. If not, it'll post Friday. And hopefully we can push that and break it by no later than the end of the weekend. And I'll run some case breaks in the meantime for that as well. So we'll be pretty heavy on Series 1 the next couple days. We got Colton Cowser on the silver. Derek Jeter Carrera. Griffey Jr. We have Joe Musgrove. I might even drop down to half cases or whatever for some people looking for like a lot, like even lower price breaks. We have Ken Griffey Jr., Willie Mays. 52 out of 299 on the Blake Snell. They may be just looking to grab a couple rookies, but also have a chance at an autograph for their respective teams. Nice Blake Snell for the Padres. And Aaron, we'll see where he signs at, or if he ends up going back to the Padres. I'm assuming he's not going to go back to the Padres, but we'll see with Matos, Jason Dominguez, Soderstrom, J-Rod on the bronze. 1,331 out of 2024, going to Ryan. The bronze, we're going to have Mike Yastrzemski for the Giants on the Major League material. Will Brennan. Silver, Tony Gwynn, Luis Matos. Ellie De La Cruz, Rowdy Tellez, Mookie Betts, Goldschmidt. We're going to have the team border Guardian, Shane Bieber. Are these like one per case? Because we had one last case too. This is going to the guards and Sam Abrams. City Connect, Max Muncy. Going to JB, which I'll appreciate that one because he's always calling them the Doyers, or however you say it. We have Andy Ibanez, McCutcheon, Mookie Betts, Kyle Freeland, Altuve, Joey Votto, Joe Jaquez, Olson, Devers, Grant Hartwig on the 1,134 out of 2024 going to the Mets. And Dennis. We have Ken Griffey on the Celebration of the Kid. Luis Campusano, Royce Lewis, Robert. Eddie Rodriguez on the 1989. So doubling up on Eddie autos in this is Devin. Pirates absolutely crush this break. And we're going to have Luis Castillo on the gold, Frank Thomas, and Ronald Acuna Jr. Into the silver packs here. We have Ichiro, Willie Mays, Sal Frelick, and Mark McGwire. Last pack of the break. Good luck to everyone. This is going to be Albert Pujols, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Junior Caminero, and Bo Jackson. That's going to be the break. Let's do a quick recap of the hits. Congratulations to everyone that did hit. For those that did it, hopefully you have better luck next time. We have Grant Hartwig on the bronze. Going to have City Connect Max Muncy, Team Border Shane Bieber, Major League Material Yastrzemski, the bronze J-Rod. We're going to have the black Snell on the All Tops team. We have Yelich on the memorabilia. Major League Material Carlos Correa, Jordan Romano on the green foil, the bronze Mauricio Dubon. Home Sweet Home on the Goldschmidt, Lars Nootbaar on the memorabilia, the black Seattle Mariners out of 73, Brad Keller on the bronze. Major League Material Gunnar Henderson. That's actually numbered out of 199. Oh no, this is the base, my bad, not numbered. We have Kevin Biggio on the bronze, a blue border Joey Votto, Bregman on the material, a Rosa Rain on the material. We're going to have Major League Material Kershaw, Harold Ramirez on the bronze, and Major League Material Nolan Arenado. So the Cardinals getting a couple mems there. In the back, we have Zach Remillard on the bronze. Blue Mojo Will Clark Williams on the green foil, the orange foil, the green foil Flores, Reed Detmers on the bronze. So we're going to have Sheehan for the Dodgers on the autograph, Christopher Morel on the material, Prelander Barrera. On the autograph, Eddie Rodriguez ×2, the baseball stars in a 1989 insert. We have Henry Davis on the gold mirror. William Contreras on the postseason, 18 out of 25. And then we got Joey Votto on the home, sweet home on the 5 out of 25. And that's going to be the break, guys. I appreciate y'all as always. You guys have a good night and be safe. I'll see you guys here in about 10 to 15 minutes. We'll say we'll put it at midnight.